everyone. I'm live again from the car, and this is because we're constantly busy in a good way, so it's not that with constantly being busy that it's not a good thing, because you can be busy in many different ways and also in a productive way. And that is why I choose to lately more and more record videos while we're driving in the car. And I also do like that because I always like to move a bit and to have nice surroundings, and especially when it's nice weather, then you also have other things going on other than your work environment when you're inside a building. So today I wanted to speak about sustainability in business, and there are a lot of ways you can go about sustainability, and there are a lot of ways to explain sustainability. And today I want to speak about sustainability in making sure that something lasts, so that is durable throughout what people call time. And especially in these days where everything is very, in my experience, quite elusive and moving quite rapidly, but also appearing and disappearing quite quickly, I really wanted to speak about sustainability and about stability in a way that in which I mean making something last for a longer while, and even if you want to create a legacy, for example, it is very important to keep things in consideration. And I see that someone is attending live again, and welcome, thank you for attending. I don't know who you are, I can see it. If you want to share it with us, you can type it in the chat, and otherwise I'm just happy you're here. Thank you. And if you're watching afterwards, you can also share with us that you're watching the replay. So indeed, sustainability in business, in the way that you make things last. The funny thing is that nowadays a lot has been spoken about how it's so easy to create and build your business, a brand, a business, a practice, whatever it is that people want to do and build and create. And I'm going to share something of the environment as well. Again, I don't know if you guys, you can see it indeed. You can see my partner Ruud again.
Hello.
He's driving. And so this is the reason that I'm sharing this with you guys, is because what I said before, we like to drive a bit, and enjoy the environment and also hiking a lot. And that is what I mean. It gives a bit more diversity in your daily life with working as well, and etc. and in everything you do. But nowadays people are speaking about how it's so easy to build something from scratch, like it just falls out of the sky. And I don't have a judgment on it, like I agree with that it's wonderful if you can create something, build something from scratch very quickly, and that you can start right away and do what you want, and can also create an income for yourself, etc. And to make sure you can take care of yourself in daily life, etc. And even make an impact if you want. That's a wonderful thing. And at the same time, I also feel like it's very important to, especially for my audience, the creative healers that want to contribute to the greater good, that want to build a legacy, that want to have something that lasts, that remains for generations to come, then it is important to realize that a lot of the times it takes a different approach from what is communicated quite massively nowadays, and that it's okay, but that you shouldn't feel burdened about it, overwhelmed by it, feel like you can't compete, for example, with others, or whatever it makes you feel like, because that isn't realistic at all. When you're comparing yourself to brands or businesses or projects or whatever that just pop out of the ground or fall out of the sky, and perhaps also brands, projects, and businesses that are here for shorter time span, then you're making it very hard for yourself and almost impossible to thrive. If you're constantly looking at, others, oh, they're already there and they're already doing this, and also I again don't want to judge, but what I'm seeing a lot and what really moves me time and again, and what I really feel it touches me time and again, that I see a lot of people quite how should I say it, they feel lost and they lose hope and faith, and they think that they aren't successful or will never be successful, because, and this is something to really realize, this is very, very, very important. Just because you see others, for example, screaming a lot, and they're very much quote unquote present, and then I mean, communicating a lot publicly, and showing how successful they are and how much revenue they made and how much material things they have gained and how popular they are, etc., etc. And it all doesn't matter at all in the end, in the core, when you really want to build something that lasts. You know, I, for example, I have always known from the beginning who I am, for first and foremost, and what I was doing, what I wanted to do, what my goal was, what the results were that I wanted to achieve, my direction to go in. All these things were clear for me from the beginning. And I don't say you have to have these things clearly when you start. It happened to be like that for me. I had a very clear vision and a very clear purpose, a very clear direction, very clear goal, and I saw the entire master plan, or actually empire, the legacy, the entire coming together of all aspects and elements that it was meant to be, that I wanted it to be, and that it is becoming, and that it is. And again, I don't say you have to have it all clear in the beginning when you start. And we also definitely can help you with that. That is also what the Tap Into Your Talents Academy was created for. That is what the entire intention behind the Tap Into Your Talents Academy was and is. But it is very important, though, to understand that if you feel like others know so well what they're doing and they're constantly showing you things you feel that you can't reach or accomplish because you feel like you aren't there yet, or you don't have that track record yet, or you don't have made these sales yet, or have created this revenue and income stream yet. You aren't a multi-millionaire yet. You haven't reached, or you don't have thousands or millions of followers yet. I really want to emphasize, it doesn't make sense to think about this all and to make such a big deal of it. Especially in the beginning, but also when you're already, busy for a couple of years. Don't feel like you're a failure or will never succeed, because these aren't the values you should concentrate on when you want to build a legacy, when you want to build something that lasts, when you really want to make a big impact that goes beyond the visual perhaps even tangible thing at that very moment, and that goes beyond the comprehension of a lot of people, a lot of beings. You know, a lot of people, business people, so-called experts, so-called coaches, mentors, trainers, and I don't, you know, the real people that, you know, they know that I'm not speaking about them. So, you know, I love those coaches, consultants, trainers, teachers, etc., that really help people out and for, you know, for the better and to really make it last, etc. I'm not speaking about that, but there are a lot of people that are constantly saying that you should focus on, you must sell, you must make revenue, you must create an income stream, you must focus on the numbers, and you must thwart people all the time to be able to make results, etc. You must do this, you must do that, you must concentrate on this, you must focus on that. And a lot of the times I feel like I'm not even wondering, I just know that when, and then I'm speaking about myself, when they are saying that to me, they really don't know what they're speaking about. They don't know what my intentions are. They don't know where I come from. They don't understand where I want to go. They don't understand what I'm doing and what I have been doing for years. And that is okay. But then if you don't understand where someone stands and what they're busy with, what they're creating, then don't say you should do this, you should do that. You don't know how to sell, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. And I'm not speaking about myself only, I see it with a lot of people, that a lot of coaches, trainers, whatever you want to call them, speak like you aren't able to do this, you aren't there yet, you don't know how to do this. Who says that? Where does this come from? Why, for God's sake, are people constantly bringing other people down and saying, you aren't able to do this, you can't do this, you don't understand this? Because otherwise you would already have done this, you would already have these results. It's not that black and white, for God's sake. It isn't. Life isn't that black and white. It isn't that rigid. And when it does take years for you to build your foundation, but you're totally careful and you just know what you're doing, and you're really, you know, when you're really building a very firm, very strong foundation, it doesn't fall out of the sky. It takes years of preparation. It takes years of commitment. It takes years of creating excellence for yourself, for your surroundings, to be able to, to welcome people surrounding you that want to come to you and that need your service and products, etc., that want to enjoy your service and products, and that you want to, you know, you want to facilitate them in things, and that takes a while. And that isn't it isn't a bad thing. It is obvious. It is life. You see the trees behind me. Do you think that they grew within 3 days and then they were 4 meters high? Do you really believe that? I don't think that is really, it isn't realistic. And so it is good to, it's a combination of a lot of things. There are elements that have a very quick process. You plant seeds here and there and here and there, and the one plant grows very quickly and is mature very quickly and has its results very quickly. The other one needs weeks, months, years, decades, even, for example. And that is a natural thing, and it's a good thing. Otherwise it wouldn't be mature. Otherwise it wouldn't be whole. Otherwise it would crack very quickly and not be sustainable at all, not strong enough, and it would, fall into pieces within a very short time. So when people in your surroundings or your coaches, trainers, teachers are telling you that you aren't there yet, you don't have that much experience yet, you don't know what you're doing, and that is the reason why you haven't experienced certain results that they say you should have, then please feel again and don't let yourself be knocked down. Believe in yourself, and that is the first thing to start. Knowing who you are, understanding yourself and what you're here for, your own mission, your own desires in life, knowing your own talents and skills, your experience, and this is definitely also for me, that I am here for a certain period in this life, in this physical body, in this form, doesn't mean that I don't have a lot of experience in this life and previous lives as well. So I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm here for, and I have been doing it very consistently, very clearly, consciously. And just because others didn't understand it, because it is my life, it is my mission, it is my life purpose that I am going to fulfill, it's obvious that they don't understand it to the core, or every element or every detail of it. That doesn't matter. And you as well, for yourself, don't have to already know every detail of your life, how it's going to unfold. If you know your goal and what you want to do and where you want to start, what really makes you happy, what you enjoy and what you're good at, for example, it is enough to be able to start somewhere. And as you might experience, this is quite a serious topic. The reason why a lot of people are scared in doing business, in creating their legacy, their brand, what they want to bring about in the matter here on earth, why they're so scared and insecure, is because a lot of trauma again is involved. They were told time and again that again they can't do it, that they don't know what to do, that they don't know who they are, that they will never succeed if they don't do this or that, or if they don't behave like this or that, if they don't. Is that true? And time and again I bump into these people that really are so insecure because others told them who they should be or what they should be capable of. And they believe it. Why do you believe it? You know what you're capable of. You know what you're here for. And if you want support in that, that is no shame. The reason that I am, asking for support from others, I'm not looking for coaching. I'm not looking for people to tell me what I should do or when I should do it and how I should do it, because I already know. I need people, kindred beings, that understand what I'm doing and where I'm going and want to go along with me or want to create that together with me, and that we can build that together, because you can't build an empire on your own. Is that obvious? And that is also what we do with creative healers that have their mission, their vision, their life purpose. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you're capable of. You know what you're here for. But we are here to support you in that, because it is unrealistic to build something of that of that scale all alone, all by yourself. It doesn't mean that you're not capable of it. It doesn't mean that you don't know how, or that you just don't have the skills, or that you aren't experienced yet. For God's sake, please stop believing those lies. The only thing is that it is obvious that certain things of a certain scale you have to do together with others. It's obvious. It's common sense. And that is the only thing. Also, what the Tap Into Your Talents Academy was meant for. To support those, to facilitate those, the creative healers that know they want to contribute, that know they have a certain mission, a certain life purpose they want to fulfill, that they feel and experience that they are supported in that. And that when they feel I'm stuck somewhere, that they have leverage, not someone bringing them down, not someone saying that they don't amount to anything if they don't do this and don't do that, and not saying that they should be dependent on someone. No, just, helping them to remember who they are, what they're capable of, to be autonomous in who they are, because no one else can live their lives. No one else can but themselves. No one but you can live your life. No one but you can live your life. And it would be amazing if you're supported in that. Where it is possible for others to support you, where they can, where it is needed, because a lot is focused on, support where it isn't needed at all. But where you do need support, a lot of the times it is neglected, or people say you shouldn't concentrate on that. but you do. You know. And when they say it's not all about intuition, but about the numbers and about concrete results, etc. What are concrete results? Numbers? Are these concrete results? How? How are these concrete results? And for how long will they last? And what does it for your life, for your overall well-being? Yeah, I made 100,000 euros this month. Great for you, wonderful. And then what did you do with it? What did it for you? Did it make you happy? Did it heal you in some way? Are you feeling fulfilled? And are you, what did it do for you? And the last month they lost everything, or I had $1 million or a triple $1 million or $1 billion or whatever. And then what did they do with it? And what did it for them and for their environments? Yeah, I gave it to a good cause. Okay, what kind of good cause, and how did it make you feel? And and what kind of problems did it resolve for you? Just to ask a few questions. Please don't let yourself be intrigued by shallow things that mean nothing at all. Anytime you make a connection with someone and you want to invest your money in something, your money, your time, your energy, your life, everything, please consider, and what am I doing with my energy? What am I doing with my money? What am I doing with my time? What are the results I want to get out of this? And am I going to achieve them for myself and my surroundings, what I really want, if I'm going to do this, if I listen to them, if I let myself be humiliated, downplayed, patronized. Is that what you really want? Is that how you are going to, reach your results? Letting other people tell you what your life should be about and what results you have to achieve, and how and when and why, and in every detail. Is that what you really want? I just want you to contemplate on this. Again, I've been building on the foundation of what I call a legacy, an empire that I have been wanting to build, and that is becoming more visible and tangible for the outside world, finally, now. But for me, to me, it was clear and concrete and obvious all along. And throughout the years, it has been that clear for me all along. And yes, I know things take time. There are processes. Things have to unfold and evolve. And there are other parties that you have to take into reckon, because all these processes, they are dependent on many factors. And it doesn't say when it doesn't happen within a few weeks or a few months even, or within 1 year, that you just have to give up and say, well, I'm a failure, I don't have that much revenue, I didn't reach thousands, hundreds or thousands or millions of people, so I'm a failure and I don't amount to anything, it's not going to happen for me, and I'm just going to quit. Are you crazy? It might be that you're just, about to create something so big and necessary for a larger group that first you have to build it and make it very strong, make the foundation very strong. Because if you want to build a skyscraper, it doesn't, you can't afford for it to collapse when people are on it, you know, and living in it. You can't afford that. So use your common sense, please. If you're building something that is here to contribute to the greater good and you want it to last, then please have faith and look for those surrounding you that understand what your purpose is, what you want to do, what your intentions are, and that are able to support you in that. Don't waste your time on people that are just screaming things at you and saying you should do this and do that while they can't even comprehend what you're busy with. Don't waste your time, energy, and money on that and on them. And I know it isn't that easy a lot of the times, and I also don't say that when you don't get all the results you want with one business, with one product, with one service, with one coach, teacher, expert, whatever, that it is wrong, or that you didn't need it, or that it didn't contribute to your process or whatever you wanted to build or create. But when someone says they will fix it for you or fix you so that you will get the results they say you should achieve, then you might want to think for yourself and feel for yourself, is this true, and is this what I want, and does this really resonate with me? Does this really contribute to what I want to, you know, put out there in the world for my specific audience that does understand me, for the kindred, with the kindred beings that do understand me and want to contribute to it and want to build something together. Just, you know, please concentrate more on that. Concentrate on quality versus quantity, or how fast something has to happen. Again, I really can't cover everything in this, but I know that the creative healers, my audience, do understand me. I have people around me since years, and they're sticking along. They are building along with me to the contribution that I want to give to the greater good. We are doing this together. And I have heard a lot of times, and lately more and more, that people are secretly following me for years. They say, wow, Melody, I'm following you for years now, and I see what you do, and it's great, it's amazing. Thank you for doing this, and go on, and you know. And I know at one point they will find their way to me, either to just, you know, connect with me because it just feels good mutually, or to collaborate with me, or to there are also a lot of people that are waiting because they want to work for us. There are also people that are waiting for our offer because they really know what we're busy with, and they are just waiting until it's ready and that they can start with it, or to purchase our products, of which they know our philosophy behind, and they know that it contributes to their quality of life and their surroundings. And also, altogether, there's a lot coming, and a lot of people already know, and they're really cheering for us. They're really contributing in their way, and we're doing this together. And that's, to me, what it is all about. And together you can build wonderful, sustainable business, projects, brands, and real wonderful connection. And that might be something for you to, contemplate about, to concentrate on. Find kindred beings that do understand who you are, where you're coming from, where you want to go in the first place, and then see what's going to happen. Hi, it's my how to say it, great aunt, uncle. Wonderful. Thank you for attending. Amazing. So this is what I mean also with family, and great family, with friends, and everyone that means something to you in their own unique way. They're contributing as well. And also, don't neglect that. The very little things that contribute to your success, our success as a community. When you are successful in your life, when you're building a legacy, when you're doing well, when your overall well-being is successful in all ways, then others will be as well. Then others can experience that as well, will feel better. But if you let yourself be put down all along, and you're doubting yourself and your capabilities and everything that comes out of you, then please do something with it to heal it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys for now, and you know where to find me if that is what you want. You can also become a part of our closed online community, the Tap Into Your Talents Academy closed group, but also in other ways you can connect with our community. And you can find us anywhere. I don't have to tell you how you can find us and how you can connect with us, and we can always find out together what really resonates with you in the moment and what you really want, and how to go about it. If it is that you want, some advice about a healthier, conscious lifestyle, with nutrition, with exercise, with emotional and spiritual well-being, with creating your business, your legacy, when you just want to buy products that are contributing to your overall well-being and health in a certain way, our online web shop is also nearly to be launched. And when you want a trajectory with us because you want to dive deeper, then that is possible as well. We are busy with our online curriculum, and that takes a bit longer because it is really, it's very delicate. I have an audience that is very highly sensitive, and I know that, so I have to align and connect with the avatar, my audience, and it has to be of the right quality for them, so that they can really be content about it and really have something that they really can utilize and brings them the results that they want in life. I shouldn't just poop it out, for example, and just throw it out there, and then I don't like that. I'm not like that. I want to deliver quality for my audience, and they don't mind if they have to wait a little longer for, you know, the online product to be there so that they can purchase it, while they can also, you know, connect with us and do a trajectory or a couple of sessions, which is also very valuable, or do it in another way. You know, there are a lot of things possible. Okay, so keep up the good work, believe in yourself, have faith, and connect with those kindred beings that understand you, that understand what you're doing and where you want to go, and also, you know, really want the best for you, and in their own way also want to contribute to that. If they aren't capable to help you in one way that could really propel you forward, but they can do small things that help you in crystallizing everything and, you know, letting it evolve, then that is wonderful as well. Everyone has their own unique task in the greater good as well, and that also varies from time to time, from moment to moment, and also even what you do varies from moment to moment. So don't be too rigid about it, and let life evolve and unfold the way it is meant. It is a super intelligence, and you have that within you as well, so why would you doubt it? Please don't. Okay, until next time, and yeah, again, you know where to find me and my partner, you know how and where to find us, and until very soon. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.